It doesn't look like a rush of travelers are going to be returning soon. Should you be sitting in a corner waiting for the influx? No. And I'm going to tell you some things you should be doing in the meantime to prepare. Welcome to another edition of Hospitality Property School. I'm your instructor, Jerry McPherson. If you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. And make sure to hit the little bell so you'll be informed when I upload a new video. You won't want to miss anything I designed especially for you. There's no denying that the hospitality property industry is taking a major hit. Due to the COVID-19 outbreak, properties from all over the world are experiencing low occupancy rates or closing their doors until further notice. Either way, they're all experiencing a difficult time. While we are all living in uncertain and unprecedented times, and the immediate forecast for the hospitality business is not looking great, the only thing left to do is be aware of the current situation and to look ahead. Not a day goes by where we don't hear information on the coronavirus and its negative impact on travel and hospitality businesses, but this is not new to the industry. The hospitality property industry has had to deal with many different crises and viruses in the past. For example, the SARS virus in 2003. There was a 50% decline in bookings, but the travel industry managed to register immense growth in just a couple of short years. The truth is, the COVID-19 pandemic shall pass. So instead of curling up in a corner, we should continue to plan for the future as well as take steps to reduce long-term damage from the virus and drive a faster recovery. Here are 9 tips to help hospitality properties overcome the difficulties that COVID-19 brings. Make yourself aware of forms of relief. In most countries of the world, governments are offering assistance and financial support during the pandemic. Governments deferring payments, cut taxes, launch business support grant funds, make low-interest working capital loans available to businesses, etc. Check to see what's available for you. Customer relations. Focus on your customer relations and long-term goodwill. Have a liberal cancellation policy for current bookings, and if requested, offer the customer a future stay voucher. If this is not of interest, I would recommend a full refund with no strings attached. It would be a good idea to create a relationship with every customer that does cancel a reservation. With every cancellation confirmation, include a bounce-back offer for a future stay. So, what else could you do during this slowdown? Stay with me and I will tell you, right after a word from our sponsors. Operating a successful hospitality property just got easier. You're a heartbeat away from the crucial training, advice, and support you need to plan, create, and grow a prosperous and rewarding hotel, resort, inn, or bed and breakfast. Does any of this sound familiar? You have a great idea for a hospitality property, but don't know where to start or how to turn that into a real plan. You spend countless hours working on your business, but your organizational structure is lacking and you're tired of having to do everything yourself. Your employees are not living up to your standards and the good ones leave. Your marketing is not working as it should and you're not reaching your target market. You feel a step or two behind your competition. If any of these things ring true, then you already know what a minefield it can be trying to get quality advice and support. Introducing the Hospitality Property School Group. We are travel authorities that have spent thousands of nights in properties of all sizes and classes worldwide, conducting countless site inspections for several world-class tour and travel companies, as well as received feedback from hundreds of thousands of customers. This knowledge has given us a unique insight into the wants, needs, and requirements of individual and group travelers as well as management and employees. Instead of reading hundreds of books, thousands of research papers, and wasting time on strategies by so-called experts, we want to be your one-stop shop for all your hospitality property issues. We provide strategies for and aid in the growth and development of hotels, resorts, inns, and bed and breakfasts to create their brand and goals, as well as increase their bookings and profit while keeping their integrity. And this membership site is packed with in-depth practical training and resources on all aspects of planning, building, running, and growing a successful hospitality property, plus the community support you need to ensure your membership achieves its full potential. What makes the Hospitality Property School Group special? Tap into expertise, tap into our decades of experience in the industry. No BS allowed. We're not into overblown hype or jumping on the latest shiny bandwagon. Just straight talking, honest, proven, practical advice. No BS or tricks. Our full commitment. We eat, sleep, and breathe the hospitality property industry. This group is our main focus, and we love helping our group members achieve success. That's what we do, and we're not going anywhere. Are you ready to take your property to the next level? Get instant access to the Hospitality Property School Group. Visit the Hospitality Property School Group at keystonehospitality-property-school-group for more information. Before the break, I said I would tell you what else you could do during this slowdown. Make sure you have the accurate information concerning COVID-19. As new information is constantly appearing on TV, through social media, and from some politicians, not all of it is accurate. If your property is open, owners and managers should take special care to share verified information and not contribute to the spreading of misinformation to customers and employees. You should read, share, or post information from trusted sources like the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and other trusted healthcare providers. Revisit your current health and safety techniques, policies, and procedures. Given the contagious nature of the virus, it's crucial to have an appropriate health and safety policy in place, especially for the hospitality property industry that relies on in-person interactions. In these contexts, properties should promote proper health and safety measures, which may include the following: self-service pay systems, order through mobile apps, non-contact service and order deliveries, complimentary hand sanitizer stationed at all entrances and exits, suspension of unnecessary workplace gatherings, readiness to deal with staff reductions. Also, hospitality properties should be ready to closely monitor employees' health conditions and take reasonable precautions to ensure that the illness does not spread. You should implement, amend, reconsider, update, or adopt set protocols to ensure the staff are not contributing to the spread of the infection. The same refers to health policies, routine disinfecting of commonly used surfaces and other areas, specific actions to prevent the spread of illness. It is good to have a detailed course of action for operating costs, workers' compensation, and business interruption insurance coverages. All this should be updated in your property's operations manual. Update your website and policies. If you don't have one right now, write a very clear and concise cancellation policy. This may require some tweaks to the non-refundable best available rates for each room category, but it is nevertheless worthwhile to state clearly on your website and booking engine instead of trying to bury it. Start thinking about your recovery plan now. Determine which of your customer segments will return faster and decide what you can offer them so they will choose to stay with you. Prepare your promotional messages now and plan to release them as things begin to normalize so you can hit the ground running when the time is right and beat your competitors out of the starting block. Also, be prepared to release updates on operations and protocols to meet new guests' expectations. Pay attention to your employees. Concentrate on employee relations. Make every effort to keep as many staff employed as possible, even if it requires make-work projects, but projects that benefit your property. If you have a salesperson or team, don't lay them off. It's never a good idea to lay off salespeople to save a few dollars. They're the ones working on your future. Train yourself and your employees. Upgrade your skills. Learn new tips and techniques to get organized. work with your employees, market your property, and to see your property in a new light. Be ready for when you open your doors to the world and not 2 steps behind your competition. Property maintenance and renovation. The COVID-19 outbreak doesn't mean that hoteliers and innkeepers should close their doors and wait for this period to end. It's a perfect time to catch up and improve. Make a list of items and things that need to be repaired. Do an inventory of maintenance supplies, laundry room systems check, railings and balcony checks, elevators, life safety check, pool systems, ensure all lights are off, etc. It's time to conduct a deep cleaning, AC cleaning, carpet shampoo, pull furniture and get under the bed frames, clean behind frames and mirrors, vacuums cleaned with fresh belts and filters, and more. In conclusion, in the end, there are a variety of ways to overcome these unexpected and challenging times and recover. Taking these actions is a step in the right direction to help you return to doing business as usual when some form of normalcy is back. Do these make sense to you? What are you currently doing to prepare for the return of your guests? Let me know in the comments section. If you are a member of the Hospitality Property School group, I've included in this week's updated episode a couple of more tips you can do. Now, if you like this video, let me know in the comments section below your thoughts and if you're going to implement any of these procedures. You can support this free podcast by leaving us a review and giving us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts or wherever you happen to be listening to it. Every review helps more people find the podcast at no cost to you. If you know someone who might benefit from this video, please feel free to share it and make sure to hit that like button. I appreciate the feedback. Be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell to be notified when I upload a new video. Thank you so much for your attention, and let's continue to work together to put heads in your beds. Until next time, have a fun day.